Hello Psychics, and welcome to episode 10 of Learn Tarot with me for free. Absolutely beautiful card today. Number 7 in the major arcana, the Chariot. A real powerful, strong card coming in, and one of my absolute favourites in the deck. Thank you so much for learning the tarot with me. Thank you for being here. Thank you for subscribing, for liking, for all the comments, feedback and donations. It means the absolute world. And, you know, this is an amazing series we're doing. You know, there's a lot of power energy coming in, and I absolutely appreciate all the emails, all the comments and all the donations. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, as always, we're using 2 decks of cards. We're using the Gilded Tarot and the Arcanum Tarot, and the meaning of the Chariot kind of means the same thing in all decks, but the pictures are very different. And the pictures are very different in this one, you know, and I've looked at both and I've really picked up differences. And it's amazing, really, because the meaning of the Chariot is so good, you know. So, as always, we call on Archangel Raziel to open us up to our psychic gifts, intuition and insights. And we call on Archangel Gabriel to help us to communicate clearly what we see and feel in the cards. So the meaning of the Chariot then, the theme of the meaning of the Chariot means moving forward. It means forward motion. It means victory. It means triumph. It means overcoming obstacles. It can mean travel, but it means so much more than that. But it's the number 7 in the deck, and the number 7, it pretty much means what you're manifesting is coming true. So manifestations happening, seeing physical desires coming towards you, and it means movement. How amazing is that? So, you know, they both mean different things from the picture, so I'm going to show you now. So when we get the Chariot, and, you know, this is one of my favourite cards, because when this comes out in a reading, it really shows that, you know, control is in your hands now. You've got the power to move forward, you know. You can really take the reins now and move things forward in your life. But what you need to realise is that in the picture, there's no wheels on this. You know, there's no wheels on this cart, this Chariot that she's in. You know, there's like 2 sphinxes here, and it's showing opposing forces. So it's like darkness and light, and she's looking around. You know, she's not looking forward where she's going. She's kind of looking around, and she's wondering why she's not moving forward. So the message of the Gilded Tarot, the message of the Chariot here, is that you have to really take the action to move things forward. And the action is usually letting go and allowing the universe to steer you in the right direction. But ultimately it means triumph and moving forward. And because it's the number 7, I always associate this with July. Whenever I do a reading, you know, and I get the Chariot, I always say to the client that things are moving forward from July, and it's always spot on guidance. It always means that it's going to move forward from July, because you're really deciding now to take the reins back and move things forward yourself. So a lot of self-discipline and control is needed in the Chariot card to move forward. But ultimately means victory, triumph, moving forward over any obstacles. It's a really positive sign when you get the Chariot, and that's why it's one of my all-time favourite cards. And then this is so beautiful in the Arcanum Tarot, because, you know, this time instead of sphinxes, we've got horses. But again, it's showing a dark horse and a light horse, which is the light and the darkness, the ego and the higher self. So you've still got a battle of wills, but in the Arcanum Tarot, you have to let go, because, you know, there's no wheels again on the cart, but instead it's got wings. It's got wings here. So, you know, look at him, you know, we've got a woman in the Gilded Tarot, and in the Arcanum, we've got a male, and he's very powerful here and strong. He's dressed again a little bit like an emperor, and he's holding a staff of light. So, you know, he's really tuned into everything now that he can move forward himself. He's feeling strong and powerful, just as the lady is here. The lady in here, they show me, is a lot like Cleopatra, that she's standing in her absolute beauty and attractive element, and she's feeling strong and powerful through beauty. And You know, the man here is feeling strong and powerful through his connection with the source energy and the divine. So it's like you've got wings now, you know, like you've got wings and you can fly off into the unknown. But you've got to really stop trying to control things and allow things to flow naturally. A bit like when we say in readings, you've got a canoe and, you know, you're going in the wrong direction. You're trying to paddle up in the wrong direction, and instead you have to kind of let the oars go and let the universe take you where you need to go. So this is about taking control and taking the reins of your life, but doing it in a really cunning way, whereas you let the universe take you in the direction of the right stream. So things moving forward, it means victory. It means overcoming obstacles. It means tuning in with your higher self and leaving ego behind. Because remember, ego means edging God out, and it creates false fears, fears of the future, fears of the past. And you have to really tune in with the higher self and know that you are safe and protected from heaven and the divine, no matter what you're going through. But ultimately, when you get the Chariot coming through, it's a really positive sign. So, you know, your client will be moving forward and will know that as well, and will be getting ready to make changes that move them forward. So great forward motion. It's a real sign of success, of triumph, of victory, of overcoming obstacles, of moving forward, of traveling as well. Maybe your client will be going traveling and moving forward in that way. But there's real prosperity coming through in the Chariot card, and it's a real good sign when it comes out in the spread. I hope that helps, and tomorrow we're going to be back with the amazing card of strength. Strength. I can't wait to do this one. So have a wonderful day, and I'll see you soon.